Today I present to you a real life example of the narcissistic supply discard. Never feel inferior to the new supply. Nobody is safe when it comes to a narcissist. So I told him he was no longer allowed to my house since he wanted to argue about something that had never taken place. And it led to him saying that he'd send a money order for the money that he was supposed to drop off for the baby. And I said, if you're going to send a money order for his food, in that case, it's okay. We can do things the legal way. He said, well, I want 50 to 100% custody then, and I'll have my wife keep him while I'm at work. She doesn't work. I said, you're so ignorant. He said, I will marry her immediately. I said, she doesn't work. He said, it don't matter. I said, you met her at her job. You said you met her at her job. He said, nope. I said, you stay lying left and right. He said, she will be home with him all day. I'm like, you don't even know her, and you're willing to leave our young child with her. She doesn't even have children. You're so stupid. He literally just met this woman 2 weeks ago. He literally just met this woman 2 weeks ago who's 18 years younger than him and doesn't care for him or our baby. The next day, he says, I'm not getting married. I kicked her out at 2 a.m. last night for acting stupid. Certain shit I just can't tolerate. I ain't never brought her anything. I said, why would you put your wife out on the street? You put everyone aside for this random motherfucker. He said, that's not my wife. So you see how easy he's able to discard her after with so much conviction just the day prior, saying how he'd marry her immediately. He'd only known her 2 weeks. He just moved her into his house probably on day 3 of knowing her. Just as quick and easy as they can move you in is just as fast as they can eliminate you out of their life. And look how he was so willing to put so much responsibility on her, putting our 2-month-old son with someone he just met. I said, she was just your entire world yesterday morning. He said, ha, 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 not at all. I said, no one else mattered. You didn't give a fuck if your son ate. Because this all began because he was supposed to be bringing money for the baby's milk. He said, woman, I've given you everything. I ain't never treated no woman like you. This woman, I haven't bought her one thing, nothing. I said, now I know what to expect when you get involved with someone. And I kicked her out at 2 a.m. He said that when we do separate, that no woman will ever have priority over his child. As soon as he got with this girl, 2 weekends in a row was the first time ever he hadn't come to see the baby. The baby was immediately cut off once he was infatuated with this other woman that he had just met at her job, is what he initially told me, just to later reveal that she doesn't work at all. He was okay with her just sitting in his house. I said, shut your backstabbing ass up. You threatened me behind this worthless bitch. He said, not at all. No woman can come before you. No woman can come before me, you guys. No woman can come before me. Although he threatened to see me in court and hand our child off to a woman that he barely even knows, our baby's 2 months old. He can't defend himself. He can't speak up for himself. He doesn't know this girl whatsoever. And obviously now there was something about her he didn't like, and he already put her out. But he was just willing to have our child in her hands, our child in her care. If we end up having to go to court over this, I'm going to fuck him up in a way he doesn't see coming. He's not about to put my son at risk for his fast-paced, manipulative, and stupid-ass decisions, impulsive decisions. My son is not about to suffer at the hands of his stupidity.